Hi there, John Moore here, and I am a shamanic teacher. I teach and practice shamanism, and today I'm going to talk to you about energy cords and particularly why it is important to sever, remove, cut energy cords with an ex-lover, an ex-spouse, an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, what have you, somebody that you have particularly been intimate with. So to get into it, I need to talk a little bit about energy cords and what they are. Energy cords are this idea that when we interact with people in our life, we build these connections with them. We build these spiritual connections with them. Now, people who are shamanic healers or are in other ways, clairvoyant, they can see spiritual energy, they will very often see or feel these cords connected between people. You have lots of them. Everyone you've ever interacted with, you have cords connecting you, frequently multiple, depending upon the interaction. Now, the more you interact with somebody and the more intimate you are with somebody, the stronger these cords grow, thicker, you grow more of them, they're connected to different parts of your energy body. And when you sever a relationship with somebody, that doesn't necessarily mean you're cutting ties, right? Cutting cords with them. You can still be corded with them. And the cords are not a in and of themselves a bad thing, right? And I tell people I have children and I want my children to be able to draw strength from me and be able to be connected with me and feel that connection with me. Or, if you have a partner currently, you want to have a strong emotional connection, a strong physical connection. But when you break up with somebody, whether or not there are hard feelings as part of the breakup, you don't want to continue that same connection with them. You want to be as cleanly in your own energy as you possibly can be. And the other thing that can happen is, if you've ever been in a breakup with somebody and you were like, I still feel a pull towards them, right? These cords that are connected between you, they can pull and push, right? And what happens between these cords is that energy and information flows in both directions. So somebody who has angry feelings towards you or jealous feelings towards you or whatever, those can be transferred to you and they can come up, or they can raise other emotions in you, they can cause damage to your energy body, all kinds of things can happen. So you don't want that. You don't want that connection. It's better to make a clean connection, a clean break, right? If you remain friends with that person, it's totally fine. It's really good to sever those energy cords anyway, and you will make new ones in the new relationship, you know, in the spirit, literally the spirit of that new relationship. You will have these new cords formed that are more akin to friendship, and you know that and in that case it's kind of doubly important so that you're not feeling this like jealousy or this continued attraction or whatever if you wanted to end that relationship. It's a bad idea to you know frequently to try to rekindle the old relationship and expect it to be exactly what it is. I'm not saying don't rekindle an old relationship, but to, like, if you've cut cords and you still feel like this person, and you should be together and they feel the same way, maybe circumstances moved you apart or that sort of thing, but we want to be thinking clearly. We don't want to have other people's thoughts intruding on us. We don't want to feel emotional pulls that aren't ours. And so this is why it's really important to sever those cords. Now, you can learn to sever those cords on your own and do your own cord work, or you can go to somebody like a shamanic healer or some other kind of energy healer that does this kind of cord work and who can help you with this, help you identify these cords. Very often when I see clients, I'll see cords, most often cords that don't serve them, that are tied to the biggest two are family members and exes, right? So family members, like a parent, could be a toxic relationship with a parent, or an ex that's still pining for them or pulling towards them. And I've had lots of clients that have had like mysterious pains disappear when these things are removed. Okay. I prefer the term cord removal to cord cutting, but a lot of people know it as cord cutting. Um, I like a gentler form of removal where everybody's energy is returned to everybody. Everybody gets their own stuff back. We're not just severing the connection where, you get yours, I get mine, and now we'll divide it up. It's like if you were in a relationship with somebody and you shared a bookshelf. You would go through the books and divide up whose books were whose, right? And everybody gets their own books, and then everybody's all set, right? Same thing with energy. And when I say energy, spiritual energy carries a lot of information with it. And so, um, and by information, that can be emotional, it can be past life stuff, it can be ancestral stuff, it can be all kinds of stuff that's not yours. And you really want the energy in your system to just be yours. So that's why it's really important to sever those energy ties after a breakup, even if you want to remain friends with the person. This is especially important if the breakup was, if there was animosity, if there was anger, if the relationship was toxic that you're leaving. You definitely want to get rid of those ties. It becomes doubly important in that case. Um, so that's why it is very important to cut energy ties with ex lovers. Um, with that, I will leave you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you real soon.